We are going to pour out some bottles today, whether it's in a glass or down the drain. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. So I wanted to do this outside, but another gloomy-ish day, and just started raining a little bit. Well, actually, it's raining and the sun is out. South Florida. There you go. Thank you for joining me here. Please do me some favors. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that bell icon. You'll really be helping out the channel. And, well, if you like watching these videos, you'll be really helping me out. So, please help out. I appreciate your support. What are we doing today? So, I wanted to do something a little bit different and kind of do some bottle kills. So, I have 2 bottles that I'm going to kill and 1 bottle that I'm going to retire. And I'll get into why I'm going to retire it, and I'm going to have to pour it down the drain, unfortunately. Yeah. So, I'm not drinking anything just yet, but I will end up drinking something that I'm going to keep drinking for the rest of the day. There's 2 bottles that I've been drinking a lot about. One of them I love. One of them I did not like at all when I first bought it. I let it open up, and then it quickly became my go-to whenever I just wanted like a easy daily sipper, right? And I don't think I've talked about it before, but it definitely deserves some recognition because, I ended up liking it. So the first one that we're gonna get into today is not a bourbon, but it is a whiskey, right? So I wanted to kill this, and I wanted to do it on camera because it is such a great tasting whiskey. And if you haven't had it yet, it's fairly cheap. It's $30, and it's easily found anywhere. And a lot of people are sleeping on this because this is a really good whiskey. It is a blended malt Scotch whiskey, and it is Monkey Shoulder. So if you've never had Monkey Shoulder, I implore you to go and try it. It is a good, I think it's a good starting off or beginner blended Scotch whiskey. And it just tastes good. It's a nice, easy sipper. You can put some ice in it. You can drink it neat. It is great. And it's only $30. So it's about 43 alcohol volume, so 86 proof. And you're not with Scotch malt liquor or Scotch whiskey, you're not gonna find high proof, right? It's all around the 86 to 90 proof, and this is such a great whiskey, as you could probably tell because there's only a little bit of left. So let's kill this bottle. America. Well, that gave me a little bit more than I was expecting, but nevertheless, it's still a good pour. It might be a little nice after this video. So we're gonna give this its true goodbye. Now, look at this. I wanna say it's like a copper or so, but yeah, may I say? Kind of looks like if you take like a P-test. Doesn't look too inviting on the color, at least here in my eyes. Yeah, maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. So, cheers. It is such a great daily easy sipper. And I'm actually a little sad that it's going away, so I gotta get myself another Monkey Shoulder. When people come over my house and they say that they're not really a Scotch or whiskey drinker and but they still want to try it, I probably start off with this just because it's nice, it's It's mouth-filling, and I put a little bit of ice in there so it can kind of tone it down for them a little bit. Let's go for another sip. So you get those spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves. I taste vanilla, right? It is pretty good. It tastes a little bit like berries as well. Kind of like in the back, like the aftertaste, right? You definitely get that little berry taste. Kind of berry, like raspberry, blueberry, something like that. But it's good. I'm gonna finish this and then I'll pour some water in this and we'll get to the next one. All right, after some water, after finishing that off, we got the cup again and we're gonna move to the next one. Now, the next one that I have here is the one that I told you that I really did not like at the beginning. So, story goes that I went to Total Wine. You know, I'm just beginning into bourbon, so it's been here for a while. I'm beginning into bourbon, and I didn't know what else to buy, but I had a budget. You know, I didn't really want to pass like $40-ish. So I went to Total Wine, and I think it was one of the holidays. Maybe it was like 4th of July last year, of 2020. And I went to Total Wine, and I asked one of the employees there what they would recommend. And you know, he pointed some out and I told him I already have that, I already tasted that, I don't like that, this and this. And he came out with this bottle. He said it was his personal favorite. Now, I don't know if he was lying or not, but he said it was his personal favorite. I think they're paid to say that and actually sell it to you. But I got it home, poured it, did not like it at all. I really did not like it. I was about to just use it as a chaser bottle. Not a chaser bottle, what do you call it? A mixer bottle. But the bad thing is that it's only 84 proof. And I really did not like it, guys. But I let it open up for a few months. I think I came back to it like towards the end of the year, last year. And I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, okay, well, you know, it doesn't taste that bad, or at least doesn't taste as bad as I remember. And this bottle is Redemption Bourbon. So I know that there's some people out there that like Redemption, there's some people that don't. It's getting a lot of mixed reviews, and quite honestly, they have a lot of offerings. They have a wheated one, they have a rye, they have a rum cask one. They have different ones, a bunch of store picks that you can taste. And I tasted the rum cask one at a store. It was their store pick actually, and it was actually pretty good. And I tasted the rye as well there. It was also a store pick, and it was pretty good too. So maybe it kind of turned the corner. Maybe it needs some time to open up, but I mean, only at 84 proof. I don't know why, but hey, either way, let's kill this bottle. America. You know, I'm really underestimating how much I really had left. Yeah. I might be like slurring my words by the end of this video. Alright, so let's get into it. I already poured it out. So let's go for a drink. Cheers. You get caramel for sure. Vanilla notes, caramel, oak. Cheers. It's like a spice at the end, right? I'm not sure what spice, and it's not really like spicy, but you get that at the top of your palate, right? A small spice. My problem with this one is that you can definitely taste that it's young, right? But yeah, you can definitely tell that it's a young bourbon, right? So would I really spend $30 on this? No, I wouldn't. It was good, and it's really good now, you know? Just for me to sip on. Cheers. just for me to sip on, it's good. You know, I can't say that it's not. But would I be replacing this bottle? No, not at all. So I'm gonna put that there. I guess good riddance to redemption. Sorry. Well, the next one on this list, yeah, it kind of hit me right here, right? Because I really do like this bourbon, and unfortunately, we will not be pouring this one out. I mean, we will not be pouring this one in a glass because it just tastes horrible now. And I'll show you what happened. So, I made a video, and this came out in one of my list videos. So Woodinville bourbon whiskey, 90 proof, pot distilled, and it's a craft whiskey. So it's made in Washington State, and I really do like this whiskey. I like Texas whiskey, and this reminded me of Texas whiskey. It has that leather note that I really, really like. So backtrack. On the redemption, now I'm tasting kind of like a little bit of menthol, kind of like in the aftertaste. It's not bad, but you definitely taste it. Anyways, back to Woodinville. And unfortunately, I really did like this, and now I'm throwing it out. And I'll show you why. So, I don't know if it's the bottle that I got, or they're all come like this, but I think what happened is that this cork either condensed or it's too small for the bottle, right? So when I first popped it, it was great. The first few that I had from it, like the first week, 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it was good. Then I started noticing that when I went to go into it, it was a little more flat, right? And then I noticed that when I would open it, this would be very, I just dropped it, but it would be very easy to come out. You hardly hear a pop. And quite honestly, there's no force there. Like, I think like a baby can pull this out. So the taste changed. It doesn't taste right anymore. Like, it tastes like you're drinking alcohol, but it doesn't have those notes. So all I can really think of is basically, air got into this because the cork was bad. And if you see there, the cork, I don't know if it was too wet or something, but the cork kind of got smaller at the end, which I guess is where it was actually holding it in, and it's not keeping the air out. So unfortunately, we are saying adios to Woodinville. Now, that left me with a sour taste in my mouth because I think it was like a $40 or so bourbon, maybe 50, I don't remember. And I really liked it, but do I really want to get into another one for the same thing that happened, right? And I really, really liked that one, and now to throw it out, it sucks, right? So I guess that is what it is. Can't do anything about it. What can you do? So yeah, it's getting thrown out. Sorry, Woodinville. I wish I could keep you in my bar. Or I wish I could replace you. So, I mean, maybe eventually, but now I'll be at the store, basically checking the cork, making sure it's long, making sure it's thick, making sure it's not wet. I think really what happened is that this particular bottle was filled all the way up to the top. The cork right there was touching the water. I mean, not the water, but the bourbon. And it got too wet. So getting wet, it soaked it up, kind of condensed a little bit. And I guess during time, this happened. So it's a shame because I really did like this bourbon. but what can you do? So that's gonna go down the drain. There's no sense in me keeping it in my bar, keeping up space if it doesn't taste good anymore, and it's basically like you're just drinking straight alcohol. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna finish actually this redemption. I already finished the monkey shoulder. I was going to show you something that I was gonna start drinking, but I guess I'll drink it maybe a little bit later, which is the 1792 bottled in bond. That's definitely the next one that I'm gonna pour in this. But until then, I will finish this redemption off. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please support the channel. Click that bell icon, and well guys, until next time, enjoy that whiskey. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that wooden bill in this video. That's nasty. I need some water. And kinda, why is my hair kinda messed up like that?